Ok, c'est parti. Hello, my name is Leo Blondel. I'm gonna present to you the little project I've done with lilypad for the Augment hackathon. So the grand scheme of things was supposed to be much more complex, but because most of yesterday was actually spent on fixing lilypad itself with the lilypad team, well, it ended up being much more simple. So here it is. It's quite simple. You create a prompt as a JSON file on IPFS, which has a CID. You submit this to a new lilypad module that I created called Fast Chat, which is an LLM-based module. This goes into a node. The node does the inference of the LLM and uploads that result back onto IPFS, which gives you a CID. You can get the CID, inject it into a new prompt, which allows you to create a history chat with the chatbot and then upload that new CID back to lilypad for a new inference, and you can enter this conversational loop with the chatbot. The code for this has been deposited into the CarpAI LLM repo, which is this Docker image that tests the implementation of the LLM. You need Docker Compose and Docker for this. The usage is quite simple. It's just --i for the CID of the JSON input. The JSON input looks like this. You have a template. The template is basically a LangChain template, and so you can just use whatever template you wish to have, and then the parameters which are going to be injected into that prompt, such as here the question, and then the chatbot will generate the answer. All right, and so the usage is quite simple. Just Docker Compose build. You tag this to your hub of preference, and then you can use this with Bacalhau through this command line, or with lilypad through this command line, right? This does not exactly work yet because the lilypad team hasn't merged the fast chat onto their main stack, as they need to merge this repository, which has a few changes, and so that's basically this addition of a fast chat module, which has this basically command and is using the CarpAI demo repo that I created, and the addition of the fast chat module to the module file, right? And so the way this works is that you're gonna deposit your template and question, right? So here you're a friendly chatbot assistant that responds conversationally to user question. Keep the answer short, blah blah blah. Here's the question, is the answer, and here is a question: what is a chatbot? All right, and so here we're gonna just ask that question, and the chatbot is gonna give us an answer after a little bit of time. To try to gain more time, we'll need to do a lot more optimization of the implementation. But this is basically going to generate an answer, and this answer is going to be uploaded to IPFS, and we have an example here of the question: what is a chatbot? And a chatbot is a computer program that can interact with user in a conversational manner, blah blah blah, and so that this is the answer of this particular question by this chatbot given this particular template. However, right, as you can see, the template here is whatever you want, right? So you could have completely changed this with full LangChain stack. It doesn't matter because it actually just takes the LangChain template parameter system. So you could just reuse this to make not a chatbot but a question answer. You could use it for any LLM purposes basically that uses the classic LangChain current stack. All right, here's the answer. We got the answer. Question: what is a chatbot? Blah blah blah, and he got us the answer. So in theory, I should be able to do this because this used to work, but right now the lilypad stack is just not working. It's just scheduling on chain for some reason. It's broken for the demo. Obviously it was working earlier and it's just not working anymore. As is classic with any tech demo, it never works when you have to do a recording of it. But yeah, basically that's the project, right? It's quite simple. There's no interface because I was lacking the time, because most of my time was spent basically rewriting the Docker image with the team. Yesterday I spent, like something like 6 hours with them, getting them to actually rewrite this entire thing to a new version, which is not this one, but actually works on any machine, because their thing was not working on any other machine than theirs, and that was a problem. So yeah, and on that note, I would like to thank you for the hackathon.